Aloha, y'all. It is Monday, Moon Day, named after the moon, Moon Day, and esoterically ruled by the moon. It is the 4th of August. The sun is in Leo, the moon is in Sagittarius. There is a whole lot of squares and oppositions going on. There is a couple trines. We'll reference the astrology as we go, but it's pretty intense times. The cards I pulled for today, the 10 of Wands, the Knight of Wands, all this fire energy, we're feeling it. And the Galactic Heritage card, Andromeda, Parallel Timeline, New Paradigm. How do we get to that new way of being? So if you're a wand, you are a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And tens are about the finish of something, and wands are about actions in our heart. So, what happens when we get our dreams? What happens when we realize we're, in the hamster wheel forever to our egos and our desires? How do we deal with that? Lightening your load and admiring the beauty surrounding you. Determination to see the situation through to the end. Make one more good push. On page 120, the 10 of Wands, I carry the burdens of life. The 10s in Tarot represent the completion of intense cycles fraught with danger, psychologically complex, impregnated with possibilities. This card determines you have arrived at the climax of an epic odyssey. In overcoming the negative force of the mind's shadow in the 9 of Wands, you have tenaciously given life to creative venture, realized a dream, or accomplished a major goal. And yet, as you reach the summit of this metaphorical mountain, you face possibly an even bigger challenge ahead. Mercury retrograde in Leo, right? Saturn conjunct Neptune in Aries, both in the fire, right? And they're retrograding. So it's like, what do we do when Pac-Man eats a ball, like up here, Pac-Man? It's like, what happens? He sees more. Got to catch them all. You must now deal with the consequences of success and achievement, a path mirrored in so many mythological adventures where the intrepid hero arrives at the promised land, battered and beaten, only to discover that this is in fact where the real work begins. We are led to believe there is some place to reach, where suddenly everything will be just fine and all our problems will vanish. The fairy tale ending, a Shangri-La, that if we too work hard enough or smart enough, we can save up to build our own paradise. Overwhelming evidence suggests otherwise. We have only to look at the dysfunction and often destructive lives of countless celebrities and high achievers. We somehow believe in the formula, when ... then ... When I have this relationship, job, car, amount of money, vacation, drug experience, whatever it is. When I have this, then I'll be happy. Or when I do this, then I'll be happy. The never-ending list. Mars and Virgo, the list never ends. We're moving down our list, and it's like Santa Claus's list never ends. The very essence of life is movement, like a lava lamp. Change is the only constant. There is no continuous realm of happiness. No matter what we may achieve, life will move on, and we must still deal with the realities of our human existence. If we can accept life as an ever-shifting landscape, we will cease to crave the highs and curse the lows. If we understand that anything worth achieving, even great achievements, are simply stations on the journey back into the open arms of Providence, then we will not be shattered by what lies ahead. We travel station to station. The happy ever after, it turns out, is the moment we find ourselves in right now. Be here now. In the artwork, we see the ancient mother tree hovering above a graffiti-strewn wall of steps. This symbolizes the effort it takes to achieve something, to reach a goal. The twisted wands of the Starman Tarot are all gifted from the ancient mother tree. Throughout this suit, the wands flow between different roles: a flaming torch of hope, a lethal flaming weapon, an attractor for abundance, or a symbol of togetherness and stability. In this card, they take on the role of the burden we must carry. As we look past the stooped figure, the steps that lead nowhere are repeated into the distance under the watchful gaze of a giant starman statue. This is the song that never ends. Right? The animal skeletons which move across the sand suggest that time will erode everything. Look at pyramids. It's like, wow, they were so powerful and great. No mas. And we too will be dust in the wind at some point. And the star-decorated scorpion, the sting of life, skulks behind us. Bending to pick up the wand, this battered soul sees the astonishing beauty of a fresh rose growing up through the chain links on the ground. His hand impulsively reaches for it. The rose offers a moment of wonder and beauty. Moments filled with sadness and others with joy. Yin and yang. It is what it is. It never stops. The 10 of Wands invites you to cherish such moments of beauty and wonderment, precious and delicate as a flower growing in the desert. Put down your burdens for a moment and just marvel in the miracle of it all. Life is made up of small moments. We must carry on what needs to be done. For the mother tree has work for us to do. The work never ends. I mean, that's why people get weary and they're like, oh God, I just want heaven. I just want a vacation. I just want this thing that will complete me. And it's like, there is no completion. You are complete and you've forgotten it, and you're on this journey of rediscovery, right? Lighten your load and admire the beauty surrounding you. Determination to see the situation through to the end and make one more good push. So the clarifying card is the Knight of Wands. So it's the fiery part of fire, the actionable part of zeal, heart, right? Where we keep moving. On page 70, I passionately set out to conquest, expansive energy, rushing into action, leaping and speaking your mind, being bold, right? We have to just keep bringing the light of awareness to the moment, and it will consume the moment. It's an ephemeral lava lamp, and you're never going to escape that. Like, getting into the 0 point, in a sense, meditative stuff gives you a pit stop so you can keep doing life. But, to be or not to be, that is the question. It's like, you is. There is no not being. Even if you die, you're going to be something else, and it's not going to stop. So the journey never ends, even though it can feel like you're at a false peak. You're like, I did it, now what? Or, I'm moving towards, I'm saving all my money. And then it's like, more money, more problems, as Biggie Smalls would say, right? Doesn't mean give up. It means understand that, and then your actions can be fueled from a place of wonder and being present, as opposed to constantly looking up for goals, because the goals never cease. Pac-Man, right? Mars and Virgo, the list never ends. So the last card we've got for this moon day is from the Galactic Heritage deck. It is number 6 rather. Gosh, Mercury retrograde's killing me. Number 6, New Paradigm on page 45, Andromeda, parallel timeline, New Paradigm. Every culture adheres to a specific paradigm of reality. Earth's paradigm has to do with polarity, yin and yang. The Andromedan, or toroid, if you want, to look at it that way. The Andromedan paradigm is about experiencing the unexpected and being in a constant state of change. Life is always in flux. What do you do with that? When we are in a foreign terrain where we don't know the rules, we have to use our inner compass to navigate. We all have one, but few know how to use it. This card tells you that change is coming, both to your planet and to your individual life. Learn how to operate in a foreign paradigm by accessing that inner compass. Your evolution can be not only painless, but joyful. We've got to pick up our crosses every day. Life is a burden. Even, the good times don't last, and it seems like the hard times are always present, and that's because the polarity is ever present. So you can't just, just accomplishing something isn't going to make you happy or satisfy you. Life itself is a dissatisfying thing by design. So how do we find joy within a fluctuating lava lamp? By saying, wow, look at the wonder of the lava lamp anyway. And when we have that kind of bold curiosity, that passionate kind of wonder, right, we can see in a new lens, or through a new lens, and we can kind of reinvigorate from the heart, even beyond the heart, the soul. We're souls on a journey of life, and that's, that demands highs and lows. It's a sine wave, just like, spring equinox, summer, fall, winter, doot, doot, like a heartbeat. It doesn't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. So, I know that's a little heavy, but it is what it is. If you've enjoyed this, leave a tip. If you want a reading, 3 hours of astrology are $150, or is $150. An hour of cards is $50. If you refer somebody to me, and you get you get half off. God, I can't speak. If you give someone a referral to me, you get half off on cards yourself, and if it's your birthday, you get half off on either or both of those. So always fun times. 5-star reviews. It's a blast. You should hit me up. You won't regret it. Check out the Team Rabbit Hole podcast. 321 episodes. I'll post the most recent one in the comments. Check it out. You'll be blown away, I'm sure, at the nature of the podcast and the content therein. And yeah, just keep trucking. You got no other choice. This doesn't stop until it's over. So on that note, enjoy your moon day, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Adios.